this missing white woman syndrome that's been going around America. One white girl go missing, the whole news show a white girl for 3 months. We have missing black kids. We have thousands of black kids missing, and we don't see it on the news.
Yeah, because that's been a thing, though, right? They put them on a pedestal. They put white women as like the thing to be, right? So that's why, therefore, they always, every time one goes missing, everybody get in an uproar. But when a black child or somebody indigenous or somebody of color goes missing, you never hear about it unless they have money or resources. Yeah. You just don't hear about it.
And I think that well, this is an actual name people has come up with for this because it happens so much. This is an actual name. It's an
actual thing. Yeah,
it's a panic. It's a panic.
Like this white girl that was driving all over America, doing whatever she knows how to do, been missing for a few days, and I've seen her on the news more than the soldiers that got hurt, that got killed in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, she had more news stuff than anything else on the news. I saw she controlled the news for the whole part. When I heard about this dude being missing, I only know about it off a Roland Martin show, the only black guy that's on YouTube bringing you actual real news.
Yeah,
that's sad. That's so.
I could be wrong. They played it on mainstream news and I missed it.
No.
I didn't. I watched a lot of news.
I heard about it through the blogs.
Not wrong. I was gonna say blog, social media. That's how we see it because we share it to each other. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen that on the news. That was.
So we don't get that. Like, think about it. When's the last time you ever saw like black women go missing every day? When's the last time you saw any black woman missing?
You're not
on CNN. The same girl out here in Virginia who was missing, and they, like I had a friend who she wasn't black, but she was a minority, you know what I mean? And she went missing the same exact way here, and she was same exact thing. She was killed in her own home and everything. They still haven't found her body, but that was never on mainstream news, never touched it a day in life. You know what I mean? And here you have this, and he got away. Right.
That same girl
was
the same state that she's from. 100 girls of Indians, indigenous type of Indians, black women are missing in that same state, and they don't get no airplay.
They don't get none. They get none of that. They get none of that. Well, like I say, the media is responsible for that. I mean, that's they're the ones perpetuating it and keep And listen, we want everybody to be found. Let's be clear about that. But let's be balanced. Let's make sure that we're giving attention to minorities, to everybody, right? Not just to to one group of people, to everybody, because we all want our loved ones to be found. Seriously, let's be clear about that.
You know what? A lot of people don't know, and I'm gonna show y'all something about how horrible it is that they actually don't look for people. Do y'all know that the cameras in Virginia Beach are face recognition cameras? That they update your age. If you kidnapped me when I was 5 years old and that camera catches my face when I'm down at Virginia Beach, it automatically triggers the FBI and updates my face. Of course, it's technology, so it might make a mistake. Triggers my face to the FBI and tell them that I was in Virginia Beach and I'm now 35 years old and still alive. And they are supposed to go out there and try to find me, but they rarely does that. And I'm sure Virginia isn't the only place that technology is at.
But you know something too, guys? What's biased too? And I watched a documentary on this. The facial recognition thing is biased too. When it comes to looking at face people of color, it's biased too. They misidentify us all the time. Yeah. You
know what they say? We all look alike.
We all look alike.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So me, Shambi, Lola, we all of us. T, we all look alike.
We all look
alike.
I don't know.
All of them look alike too.
I don't know, Shampi.
Which one of y'all talking? Because I don't know who's talking.
Because all of us look alike.
That's crazy.
Hey, Mr. Razor, is that you or is that Short Man? I don't know. Y'all all look alike. It might be me. Who knows? I mean, hey, I've literally been in an area where me and my cousin and my cousin is way lighter than me. As my son would say, I'm only dark in the summertime. He's a hater because he's yellow. But anyway. So me and my cousin been in an area and a white guy walked past us. He asked my cousin for some help. My cousin helped him, and when he walked past my cousin, came to me and said, "Hey, thanks, buddy. Couldn't have did it without you."
Like what?
What's that?
He didn't even help you.
Yeah, I said, let it go. Let it go. Maybe he thought I would have helped him if he had asked.
Knowing then none of it, we do not look alike.
Man,
at all.
That's crazy. But the sad thing is, it happens so much, man. There's thousands of young black kids that are missing. Young black males, females, thousands, hundreds of thousands of them that are missing. And there's not a big fuss about it. What's the problem?
They don't care.
It doesn't make headlines. People don't, the news media feels like people don't care.
It's not important enough.
Yeah.
It's not important enough. It's not, people aren't going to tune in and pay attention. You know, people aren't going to do that. Like, come on now. For what?
It's sad.
They're going to just automatically assume that, you know, she ran away because she's black. She ran away. She's not really missing, you know.
She did it to herself.
She did it to herself. It's her fault, you know. And that's the unfortunate.
You know, she was living in horrible stands, you know, and stands, so she had to remove herself from there.
But see, the sad part is that they chastise us for even feeling this way. Like, they don't understand it. Like, they feel like, you know, we're just, oh, this is just another black, you know, black people always got to make it about them. And it's a tragedy when we see this, you know, it's like blatantly right in front of our face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier, cheating. It's like
they don't see it. They choose that it's not important enough to acknowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we're not just nitpicking. We really care that this girl is missing too. You know what I mean? But it's also a sad reminder to us that, hey, such and such and such and such and such and such, y'all don't care. You know what I mean? And
I mean,
it's complete.
We're not saying don't look for her or them.
Look for us too.
Look for us too.
It's
kind of like the whole Black Lives Matter thing. You know, this people say, well, other lives matter. No, they're not the lives that are in danger though, right? Yeah. So it's the same thing.
We're not saying that their lives don't matter.
Right. So look for us too. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, but they look at us like we're wrong for even feeling this way. You know what I mean? Our minds shouldn't be on the other 50 girls that we saw missing in the past week. It should only be on her. You know what I mean?
I fault politicians too, because there are a lot of black and color, you know, politicians out there of color. I fault them too for not putting a spotlight on this. Those in the media
they don't control the media. They don't.
The one on those big platforms, I fault them too. They're on the media every day getting interviewed. I fault them too for not speaking.
They can't control the media though.
But not control, but if somebody's interviewing you, so case in point, when they're interviewing a politician and they ask them a question, they 9 out of 10 times don't answer the question at all. They say whatever they want to say. Is that not true?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So they can do the same thing and put out information on somebody that's missing. They just don't do it. It's just not in their interest. It's just not something that makes sense to them to do. So they don't do it.
Yeah.
You know,
because they be on CNN with Lemon.
Their platforms. People have these platforms and they don't use it.
You can talk if you want. You can talk and say, oh, this person's missing. You can say all of those things, but y'all choose not to say it.
Yeah.
We was just watching what you call it last night, CNN, because I always watch you know, I watch Lemon and all of them, you know, back to back.
On Lemonade.
Yes, I watched Lemon.